Chard is a dairy that sits in a valley on a floodplain with a live rail line next door, a busy road next door, so a lot to deal with. We had all sorts of types of structures to deal with on this project. Some traditional built, just traditional foundations, brick, tile roof. We then got portal frame structures, some very heavy because they were housing very heavy machinery. And then slightly more unconventional structures which were on stilts. What was unusual about the project was the complexity and the amount of assets inside that all had to be very carefully removed without damaging them because they were going for reuse. The assets were really interesting because there were some which were just no bigger than your fist, perhaps even smaller, just tiny little pieces of machinery, valves, motors, then right up to pieces of kit which were 200–300 tonnes in weight and everything in between. So we had loads to deal with there on all different scales, and everyone had to be treated with care so it could be reused. So what we can see here today is one of the most, if not the most complex asset removal. This has taken months in the planning to do. Calculations, lots of work, lots of contractors to pull this all together so that today we can lift this asset out and carefully get it loaded for removal from site. This is a dual crane operation. Interestingly, there are more than 2 cranes on site because we've needed cranes to set up cranes because they're so big. So this is not everyday demolition for the demolition industry, but we feel it's everyday demolition dismantling for us because we've done so much of it now. So this is a long way from just shearing down a building, blowing down a building. This is actual very precise engineering and dismantling. As a UK demolition company, this is the sort of project that AR Demolition are totally used to doing now. There were lots of issues we knew that we'd have to overcome during the project, one of the big ones being the river. We had to leave the site so it would work well during floodings, which took a large earthworks project to remodel the shape of the land. So we had to work and build a bat barn, which was a structure for bats to go and live in. There was a discovery of asbestos, which we had to manage that and try not to have any effect on the programme or the operations going on site. The project went really well, and I think that's testament to the AR team and how we work and our experience in this type of work. This project's a great example of what AR is all about, a true one-stop shop. It's about having an issue to deal with or a problem to deal with, or just somebody wanting a solution to clear a redundant site. And I believe with our desire, customer focus, to do what the customer wants, how they want it doing, is just what I love to do.